1,000 subscribers. I'm truly humbled by it. I don't call my subscribers. I call my subscribers family. Welcome to the No Judge Zone family. I wanted to come from behind the camera and introduce myself. My name is 304, Sweet Daddy. It's a little nickname, it's cute, but at the same time, it's a stage name, which I'm about to get into that in a minute. Give you a little background, a little backstory. A lot of people ask me, what made me want to start a channel like this? Well, it's a few reasons, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm heavily inspired by Mark Laleta from Soft White Underbelly. As you can see, we met. This is Mark. This is me. No Judge Zone meets Soft White Underbelly. Soft White Underbelly meets No Judge Zone. So I was heavily inspired by Soft White Underbelly. I started watching Soft White Underbelly in 2020. I found myself sitting down watching Mark's interviews, and it would be daytime, and I'd start watching it. And I'm watching interview after interview after interview after interview. Nighttime fall, I'm still watching it. And I couldn't believe how into this subject matter I was. So, I said to myself, Mark needs to come down here to New Orleans, because as you can see just from the first few videos I have, New Orleans have some characters down here. And that's what I said to myself. Mark needs to come down here because he would get a lot of content down here, because New Orleans have a lot of characters, a lot of type of people that you see on his channel. Man, our whole city is like this. So I said, then a little light came, bing, over my head. I said, wow, instead of someone from out of town coming down to New Orleans to do it, because he does his in California on Skid Row. I said, instead of somebody from out of town coming to New Orleans to do it, somebody local can do it. And that's how I wound up starting my own channel. I was already familiar with and comfortable with being behind and in front of the camera because I have a musical background. I haven't touched the music thing in a while. I put it on hold for like a few years. Only local, New Orleans wise. I never branched off to anything national. I came close a few years back, but I stopped, chasing that pipe dream a few years back. I got married, had a family, had kids, got divorced. Life just took over. Now I just stopped chasing that pipe dream. I just wanted to do the regular life thing, and I stopped. So, but to make a long story short, locally in New Orleans, we between me and my brother, that's a long story. I will get into that on another video when I tell my story. But between me and my brother, we done did the concerts with the Master P's before they blew up. We done did the concerts with Cash Money before they blew up. Cash Money Records, Baby, Birdman. We done did that when it was local. Before they went national and the whole world knew about it. We did all that. We did the concerts, even local concerts when they wasn't involved. So we did that. We did the clubs with our names being, shouted out over the mic and doing, club concerts and stuff like that. So we did that, been there, done that. So I say all of that to say I was already comfortable with being in front of the camera being behind the camera, the entertainment industry, talking to people, whatever. I was already comfortable like that. So when I got into this interviewing thing, man, it took off, and it took off fast. I knew it was going to take off, but I didn't know it was going to take off this fast because New Orleans, being the murder capital of the world again, is a hot spot and it's a hotbed for a channel like this. So I knew it was going to take off, but I didn't expect for it to take off this fast, and I'm happy that it did. I got more in store for y'all, more to come. I'm gonna take y'all all around the city, all around the city. Mostly when people think of New Orleans, or when they come to New Orleans, they come to one section of New Orleans, and that's downtown New Orleans, Bourbon Street, Canal Street, the French Quarters. But there's a whole lot of New Orleans that y'all haven't heard about, never saw, never seen. The stuff that's talked about on Cash Money's records, the stuff that's talked about on No Limit records, the stuff that the whole world is talking about. Y'all are in for a ride because you're about to see it on my channel. And I'm happy, that I am the first one and the only one to do this from my city. Everybody who has a YouTube from my city, usually, it's in the, they're trying to get in, they're rapping or cooking or comedian or singing. They're just doing something else. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. I'm the first one and the only one from my city to do this. I don't watch other cities do it, other states do it, and I'm a fan of all you guys and girls who's doing it in other cities and other states. I watched all of you. I learned from all of you. But I studied Mark the most. I really studied Mark. And man, we in for a journey. And I'm in for the journey with y'all. And one thing that before I go, I'm thanking y'all for your 1,000 subscribers. Let's get it. Let's help us get it. Let's get this thing going. Let's grow some more. Let's grow some more together. We are a family now. Get down in those comments. Say what you got to say. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I welcome all of it. Just be respectful with your comments, because a lot of YouTubers don't talk about this, but I'll probably be the first. This is going to make my channel so unique because, man, I'm saying it all. There is a delete or a remove button for content creators, for YouTubers. So we don't have to post the comments, the negative comments, should I say, the trolling. When it gets so much of it, I guess it's too much to try to remove, or delete. But the ones that got love in their heart, love for these people, want to hear these stories, I desire just to reach out and help these people, man, talk to these people. These people are dying. These people are dying for someone to talk to. They're longing for someone to talk to. And to be honest with you, this is another reason why what made me want to start this channel. This is something that I used to do before I even met Mark, before Soft White Underbelly was even created. I would talk to these people. I never knew it was a lane. I never knew it was a lane for this on YouTube until I saw Soft White Underbelly. But I've always talked to these people. These people always talk to me. I've always been a person to where someone, if they had an issue, a problem, a situation, they can come to me and talk and confide in me. And I've always just been that person that people can come to. So I don't know. So I say, well, hey, it's a lane to put it on film, put it on camera, broadcast it to the world, and give these people some help, show these people some love. This is strictly for awareness purposes, to bring awareness, and try to prevent someone from going down this same road. That's all it's about. If I save one person, I did my job. I did my job if I saved one person. And one more thing before I go. God, man, Jesus. let me tell you, I'm not the most holiest person in the world. I'm telling you now. But I know what I've been when I went through my trials and my tribulations in life, or I've been through things in life. I know who pulled me out. I when I think about the things that God has done for me, it's hard. It's actually hard for me to even put into words. But let me say this. You cannot do a YouTube channel like this without mentioning the name of God, without mentioning Jesus. You cannot. I love Soft White Underbelly. I love Mark. I love all the other guys in other cities and states that's doing the similar channels. But one thing I've noticed is they never mention God when they're talking to these people. And I'm looking at the interviews and I'm like, why this interviewer never said, they said everything, but they never said anything about God to these people, including Mark from Soft White Underbelly. So I knew when I started a channel like this, I knew I had to implement God in it. I knew I had to put God in it because, man, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing without God. These people can't help themselves. I can't help these people. You can't help these people. It starts first with God. Then after these people seek God, like really, really, really seek God, then we can help these people, and then they can see themselves slowly but surely coming out of this thing that they in, this lifestyle, this dark lifestyle, man. But I just want I can talk all day when it comes to that particular subject. I just wanted to come from behind the camera, introduce myself, and say thank you. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Come on, let's go. We're going to grow. We're not stopping until we get to 1 million. I want 1 million subscribers. I want to reach the whole world. I don't want to rival Mark, but I want to be there. You know, I want to be where he is, and that's my goal. And with No Judge Zone, with the No Judge Zone family, with God, with with God on my side, with these people that I interview, hey, we gonna do it. We can do it. I speak that. You gotta speak it into existence, and I speak that into existence. Like, I am truly, truly, truly humbled by how much love that I've been getting in the comments. It's so many now I can't even respond to them all. But I know a way to respond to them all, and that is doing this special 1,000 subscribers interview. Thank you. Oh shoot, one more thing. I told y'all I used to be in the music industry. To make my channel just a little different and stand out from the rest and original, I am mixing my music. I have my own record label now, so I'm mixing my music along with my artist music into the videos. So that's my original music that you hear. You're gonna hear other artists' music. It's coming up well. You're gonna see their interviews and music videos is gonna come to the channel also. So I'm gonna mix the music with my record label and mix it with the interviews and just do it together just to make my channel stand out, be unique, be different, and be original. That's New Orleans. We are a unique city. We're different. Anybody who say, "Oh man, he's gonna do the music with the hey, that's New Orleans, baby. We're different. We're unique. It's gonna work. It's gonna go together. It's gonna blend. Trust me. Believe me. We are the innovators and creators of a lot of things that people have came down here and stole. That's a long subject. That's another subject. How people come down here, steal our culture, steal our tradition, and don't give New Orleans no credit for nothing that they come down and steal. So that's another reason why I started this channel, because I started seeing other content creators from that has this type of similar YouTube channel. I saw them coming down to New Orleans, eating off New Orleans, still in New Orleans culture, still in New Orleans tradition again, for their own content, and they're in a whole other city and state. So I said, no, New Orleans, I'm going to show you the real New Orleans. I don't need somebody else coming down from the city trying to do interviews and don't know nothing about my city or the people of my city. I got this. Look, New Orleans, we about to do this. Look, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Get down in those comments. One more thing, I got merch. People love the No Judge Zone sweatshirts and t-shirts. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I hope I'm not out of view of the camera. This is the No Judge Zone sweats, shirt, hoodie. If you want some merch, get down in those comments. Get down in those comments. One more last thing before I let you go. This is the No Judge Zone t-shirts.